Hello! Hello, everybody. My thing isn't showing up on the mic. Give me a second. There we go. Now I bounce. Hello! How's everybody doing? I'm finally gonna do the new 14 content. Let me turn the volume up. Actually, I should turn it up on my end, too. I have it, turned down at most times, because, like, I'm just grinding or something. But when I actually do content, I turn it up. That should be good. Okay, let's get going. So this is the... Oh, also, actually, first. Did... Results, period. Can I go see if I won? Let's go see if I won a house. We'll do that, and then we'll head on out to the adventure. But yeah, so this will be the new 6.1 update. Yeah, a lot of people are going to see if they want a house too. The new 6.1 update. Where did I go for that? Well, actually, I can just see the largest here. I remember which plot I bid on. I went to... Oh, wait, I can check. I'm a big dumb. I went to 22. Okay. I probably didn't win it, but it would be cool if I did. Huh, 42 is still open. Yeah, I didn't win it. Oh well. Let's go get my money back. There's a lot of houses still open, actually, though. It means people didn't really bid on anything. Which isn't actually that surprising. A lot of the Ishgard plots kind of don't look great, as much as people were really excited for Ishgard housing. Is it you I talked to? No, housing increase. Nope. State possession retrieval? No, that would be if I lost my house. You know what? I will do this another time. I don't care. I didn't win the house, so it doesn't matter. Back to Mordona. Get on with the real content. Ugh. I basically, like, just woke up and it's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the content. Pokemon will still occur tonight. We're still doing that. But for now, we talk to Tataru. Rave, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? From you, Tataru, always. Please be voiced. I don't want to do voice acting. So my goal is to get to the Alliance raid, which I believe is like an hour in, is what I'm told. We'll see. We'll find out. And we'll see where it goes.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand.
Yeah, sure you're not.
And I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
My character would actually have things to do, but can't,
I hope you weren't
don't
thinking
have
of asking
the
me
description
for
for
advice.
it.
Though if you are open to suggestions, I might have one for you.
Rave goes and helps out
You fought bravely
Zoe
and
with
selflessly,
the
helping
orphanage.
those in need and saving our star from unimaginable
Among other things, but that's the
threats.
main thing.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
The problem with that is you can't. Everyone knows who I am.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again, and travel the world in search of wonder.
You're right. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered. That's a great idea. But where to start? I don't know. Graha's probably found something out.
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from,
He ain't gonna let me
it's
leave
hard
without
to
him.
narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Ooh, what is that face?
Thavnir. That's where you should go next.
Been to Thavnir.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Experiences. Oh, hi, Emmett.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Yeah, he sure
As
gave us like
surveyor of
10
Azem
places to go
Christoph,
to.
You may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
Yeah, gotta do it for the former antagonist's best friend,
An
man.
occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress. Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Tataru, you have literally never disappointed in clothes. You are the best, Tataru. Make sure it has pockets is also good. Hades, your range. He's a good boy. I believe in him. He literally did just tell us, like, what is probably going to be the next 5 expansions. He's a good boy.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Tataru, I love you.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
Yeah, remember that time you tried to be a miner, though?
Don't
That
worry.
didn't work out that
I'll
well.
make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures.
Did
I
you,
swear adventurers are worse than
Nitro,
children
did you ever
when it
do the
comes to
side
hoarding
quest
every
in,
feather and leaf and animal hide they come across?
Labyrinthos, where her carbuncle's still running around? I think it was Labyrinthos. It might have been,
we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before
Might
plunging
have been
into
Charlotte.
the sea, or a river.
It's
or a
really
piping hot
funny.
bath.
the NPC is specifically like, man, it should have dissipated by now. Whoever summoned this must be an incredibly powerful Arcanist. She was strong, she just didn't have control. Ah yes, big evil gas blob, as always. The way the Bunkle got from Limsa to Charlotte, yeah, it traveled. I mean, all it did was get on a boat, probably, but...
And thus I am returned.
Yeah? That Bunkle is an adventurer. For every adventure that Tataru has missed, because she had to stay home, that Bunkle went and had one on its own. It's the inner adventurer inside of her. That's why it can't be contained. I can't believe I'm gonna wake up in the new clothes.
Ah, you're awake.
I actually almost wish that that happened. I woke up in the new clothes.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream?
I don't know if I call that pleasant.
To the next chapter of your grand saga. Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit.
I go dye it red. I will put it on, just because, like, why not? Can't put on the gloves, though, because I need my middies. The middies will never leave. As much as I do think they overused the main theme for Endwalker, because it's like remixed everywhere, I really like the stinger for like the quest starting. I think they used that really well. No, she's upstairs. Oh wait, or is she over here? Yeah. I always kind of hate going into Rowena's area because you can't tell from the like overmap what room something's gonna be in. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. Only need a moment. You said that last time. Little more room in the shoulders, open up the cuffs, final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Well, what do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? Those are good boots. I will use those boots. I've been looking for, like, actually decent boots for a while. There are none. I'm so glad you approve. So what do I owe you? Not that I think Tataru would ever try to make me pay. Oh, don't be silly. Your approval is payment enough. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is you wear this on your travels. Or at least anywhere with lots of adventure might gather. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did he purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru's boutique. It's hard to find good pants and boots for dudes, Catboy. Yeah, I wear the best man slacks on pretty much everything, because they're like the only good pants that exist for my character. Wahaha! I can hear it now. The merry clink-clink of gill overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Okay, it's just atop the... She didn't even give us pants. Tataru supports my agenda of down with pants, destroy them all. The Valentine's pants are alright. Yeah. Ahem. Burgeoning? Burgeoning Merton enterprises aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. I don't. I remember most of the things, but sometimes characters show up and it's like, oh, remember me? And I'm like, no! Raven and Tatara going into business together? Absolutely. He's her number one, what's the word? Investor. He does it anonymously, so she doesn't feel guilty. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some past detail might become relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. Collection expanded. The Unending Codex. Oh, okay. Wow, I figured they were just gonna, like, put this in. I didn't think that would be added actually now. Bountiful Ruins. As the former receptionist and somewhat intelligence gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Thavnir, I suggest you explore your options at, Murde's Mayhain. I'm gonna just say that's how you say it. The finest drinking establishment in Razat Han. Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you in the direction of local tale-tellers, they'll also share with you tricks for loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the adventure rave, and may fair fortune find you. First, well, I don't know if there's an inn in Thavnir, actually. I'm just gonna make a stop in Linza. Can you take a boat to Thavnir? I don't think so, but you should be able to. There literally are boats that go from Linza to Thavnir. Aft Castle. There sure was just a Dr. Doom in there. There's an Aetheryte from Charlene. Yeah. I just, you know, you'd think. I say that, but I just remembered my return point is Thavnir. Special update. We now try, oh yeah, the online shop stuff. I really like that they did that. Because nothing would be worse than, paying for something and then going, ew, it doesn't look good. I still want to be able to wear this. Alright. Oh wait, I have to put it in the glamour toilet. That'll be all at the bottom. Yep. Into the toilet with you. Into the toilet with you. And then feet. Into the toilet with you. Oop. I do that all the time, where I accidentally exit out. Glasses. Where is it? There's mittens. Best man slacks, because nothing else is good. And we'll put on the boots. Now. I need to see what dye I want. That one's good. What is that? Wine? Okay. Wine red, and then... Hunter green, as always, probably. I pretty much always default to those two, because they're just the best colors. Pick both saddlebag. There it is. Wine red. And hunter green. Die. Dye the pants too, actually. Let's dye them a different red. That's too bright. Dalmud's good. Let's see, it'll be Dalmud red. Dalmud red. Reflect. And save. So first, we have to do my good old-fashioned, I want to do that, so I can make my gloves white. Apply. Command N, there we go. Kinda looks awful, actually, but I'm gonna wear it for Tataru. Alright, back to Thavnir. Where we're going? Up there. Mayhem. I'll QS you when you get to the last raid. You need to run again. Alright. That is what, that is my goal. Hello, pretty aura. Welcome to Mareed's Mayhan. Oh, hello, I did not recognize you first. How did you not recognize me? I guess I've only been to Thavnir a little bit. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? We have one regular, a historian in fact, who could tell you all about it. Ah, there he is. Professor Jalheen. I thought I saw him come in. Isn't that... No, okay. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhane's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection, he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Mareed finds out I took Quinn from Thavnir Savior, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Yeah, that's kind of valid, and also what I meant by, like, you can't just drop the Savior of Eorzea thing to go on an adventure. Everyone knows. They all know. Yes. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Again speaking, I will. Is that the new, several cutscenes will play in order? Why is the, like, getting ready for a triple triad match music playing? What may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I genuinely like how to use this patch. I've enjoyed it. Every time it's been in, it makes the cutscenes more interesting, and it shows you, oh, there might actually be variability. I'll just friend chat. How about a drink? Well, I certainly won't say no to a drink freely offered. Here we are, one of Mareed's finest. Enjoy. How lovely. Bottoms up. Oh, the your wool trying to be an adventure thing. Yeah. No, yeah, it's just like everyone knows me. In literally every part of the world. We show up in an area we've never been. It's like, ah, the savior of Eorzea. Oh, it's very kind of you, sir, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it you want from me? I really hope we get more Garlemald stuff in the future. Oh, chasing down that old tale, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurous heart. The adventurers at heart. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Alzadal? He was Khan of the Ori tribe which sailed to Thavnir from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Radzat-Ha. Isn't Azdaha the remaining dragon that we haven't met? The name's just really similar. His decision to aid the Arkasadara is what ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation at this thriving city-state. Different, yeah, no, I knew it was different. It's just like, I wonder if there's a connection there. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap in Razathan's early days. Because there are dragons, like, over in the Azim Steppe, but we haven't seen them, like, at all. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he broke an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Then there is the tale of the sunken vaults, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within, just like Geraltan the First. In the century, except he didn't have any money. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster of hardship befell Radzat-Han, folk would remember that tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slight tickle in. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Another round for the professor. I don't drink, but other people are allowed to. Ah, I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Another for the professor. Oh, today was a splendid day to visit the Mahane. Is Mahane like an actual word? Or is it just like a title for the cool name? Where were we? Ah, yes, those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused, to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. It's the One Piece. That reminds me of something Azema was saying. Azama's a fellow connoisseur of spirituous portables. Yes, he is. A Mahane is a traditional restaurant or bar in Turkey. Okay, yeah. It serves alcoholic beverages like wine. Yeah, vodka, beer. Yeah, okay. I figured when it was uppercase, I was like, oh, it's like a play on mayhem. It's a title. But then no, when he's saying it lowercase, it's like, I think this might just be a word for bar. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. I think I've heard enough. I am no stranger to peril. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale then. What manner of dangers have you faced? Where do we start? It's the very edge of it. Okay, I know it's because, like, it's the recent expansion, but why do we always go to the most extreme of our stories? Why can't I tell them about the time I got trapped in a Kojin lair and had to fight a primal? The very edge of existence. From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You're the hero of it, the final days. A drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves. Milil, more of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. And now he's too drunk to tell me anything. Damn, man, plastered in 3 cups? You weak. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azuma's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map. One which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. She can only get it from some merchant. What's his name? Ah, I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. Meal, more drinks. Signal for water instead. I think he's good. I think he's had enough. Your drink, sir. How marvelous. I am parched. And he's so drunk he's not going to tell the difference. Gulps down the cup of water. That was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to have overindulged. I am put in mind of the words of Master Jalzan. Beware of how much... Okay, that's the one from the AR Relic Quest. Beware of how much you drink, you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I will subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you want to speak of Azuma, well, as I said, we share taste for the Mahane's fine spirits. Probably came in while we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. You appear to have learned all that Jalheen has to share regarding the undersea vault. To find out more, you will need to locate a man by the name of Azuma. I wonder where he could be. I wonder where in this room someone named Azuma might be. I couldn't possibly ever find them. Yes, I am Azuma, and who might you be? You're here? You are here. I guess the last guy was here too. Ah, all true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Alzadal's legacy, and I've been watching for a sail ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. That look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Alzadal III's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I will tell you that my friend told me how he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him a rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty, and within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Alzadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend's ever coming home. We'll find him. Where are his bones? A commercial cut in while I was looking around for the dude, not super comedic timing. Yeah, those ads have good timing sometimes, honestly. Okay. Graha's gonna be mad that we've made it this far and haven't come and gotten him. We promised that boy an adventure, and gosh darn it, I'm gonna give him one.
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
Also, you're like
Ready to
10.
offer in payment. As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name.
Okay, he's an asshole, but he's right. You gotta pay for the stuff. And also, you're like 10.
This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
And probably fake.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
Yeah, I agree.
This is no
I'll
fake.
buy it anyway.
The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage.
Why is this guy Gilgamesh? He
You
sure
may find
is
the ruins
Gilgamesh.
hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside
And,
without
like,
this in your possession.
Of actually accurate skin color.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly.
So you could have altered it.
This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your screw
Yeah,
would never return with that treasure alive.
He's right. Okay, you didn't need to laugh about it. Is that true?
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map.
Oh,
Whatever
okay,
they pay
I
will be
see.
but
You hired
buckets
this
of
kid.
Golden hoards they stand to uncover.
You hired this kid to make people want to buy it. Oh. Hey, Eston.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
He has like $10 and he spent it all on a hairpin.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
You're selling it a little. You're overselling it now. Oh, okay. Eston's gonna be like, I'll get it for the child.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Stop. Stop him. Why am I not stopping him? Emmerich needs to stop giving him money. Now I just walk up to him.
Well met.
Why are we watching this happen? Well, at least Rave's a little gremlin and is willing to just let things play out. But also, it's like, it's money. And he'd be like, no, okay, no, that's way too much. Stop. Stop, this is a scam.
Someone is dressed for adventure.
What if I was dressed in, like, Chicken Possible? Would he say that in my
Family
chicken
of all
outfit?
Places. Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
I really hope they, like, redo some of the
With that
animations
sale,
at some
I do believe
point.
I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
Like, a lot of them
Mind
look
us.
fine, but they could definitely use a touch-up.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. My sisters were looking elsewhere.
Two of them, technically. At least he's a little guilty about it.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Seem eager to be underway. I never took you for a treasure hunter. Yeah, let's do eager to be underway. He's clearly doing this for the child.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days. I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits. Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice.
Okay, cool, you knew.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Estinian, why are you such a good boy?
You are coming along, yes?
Yeah. Oh man, if I go with you and not Graha, though. The gang goes on a treasure hunt. I would enjoy a treasure hunt. It's been a while.
I thought as much.
Seriously though, when are we calling Graha? He's gonna be very angry.
Let's see about securing a vessel.
Oh no, no, child, you cannot come. You were going to die. Rave has enough children to worry about. He doesn't need you. He will help you and give you money, but please do not rush into danger with him. Also, I need to dye my pants. This red ain't doing it for me. Actually, I had Ocho. That's good enough. I didn't. I did Marsh. Yeah, that's alright. Looks like a tomato like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. You'll recall I spoke of visiting Thavnir at Vritra's request. Well, he finally invited me to a feast, and made his proposal once I was too full of Hainish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant Host in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit to the open seas. Monsieur is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akiali and see if he can help us. I feel like at this point, the amount of times we've needed a boat, Rave would have just bought one. But not every character is rich like me. Which I need to go get my money back at some point, because I don't think I won my house. There's a lot of open Ishgard plots still, though. Like, a lot of people did not try for it. No problem. Oh, they opened instances back up. Makes sense. Ugh, all the way down. Alright, well, onward we go. All the ones I checked in Ultros had some bids, but some of the results glitched? Ugh. Yeah, I went into the area that I had bid on, and there were a bunch that weren't sold. They rolled 0 for the result, which means no one won. Okay. That's interesting. Weird. That's really weird that's a thing that could happen. You have to go and manually claim it. Maybe the ones that I saw claimed already. Somebody went and claimed it. Oh, you got yours? Nice. I didn't, but that's okay. I will keep trying for other house. I'm hoping to hire a ship, of course, rather than buy one. My funds would not stretch quite that far. Mine would. Don't we have an airship? Don't we own an airship? My friends, what brings you to our humble village? So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here, and I will have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. I guess we're not going on a voyage, so it could be quick, but like, it takes a while to prepare a boat to go out. Do all of my glams include the mittens? Of course they do. The mittens are important. Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. Well, we see you there, boy. Show yourself. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? I love little details like that. I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnir? You are. I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I've worked with Zashal, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would have... We'd be... Enough. I knew your game and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. You are kind to overlook the wrongs I have done you. There is more you need to know. The map's real! It's just, like, covered up. The map you bought is very real, and as the island it shows. I heard Zashal is selling the information to another customer. He told that man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. And the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... There's actually, like, very little left in this world that would be an actual threat. Now you've gone and made him cry. That was not my intention. Oh, very well. Assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas whom to approach? Signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. How is Graha, like, not behind us? Being like, when can I join in? Yeah, Graha and Kryle. Aye, Kryle may have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, the man is as strong as you. Is he, though? Strong, I mean? He can literally do anything. What's your name, boy? Mirad, sir. Well, Mirad, your life is yours to live as you will. But I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do. Hey, Graha, want to go on a treasure hunt before we punch the 12? I've been saying the whole time, where's Graha? We promised him an adventure. But what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everybody's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. I can't believe Favnir needs a Zoe of its own. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Estin is a good boy. They're all good boys. Estinian is ready to escort Murad to safety. Oh, I figured we'd just skip this. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Some there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let's be off too, Murad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. And just a teleport. Old Charlian. Huh. Right here. Oh, it's you. I still need to go finish up stuff with your brother at some point. What might the students do for you? Where boy? Where boy wife? Graha? Yes, he's in the main hall with Mrs. Kryle. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. There he is.
Ah, Urgika, my good man. Would you be so kind as to...
And now the gay eyes light up.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Alright, Graha. Bring down the horny a little bit. I know you dream of me. But maybe not here. How's the restoration of the students coming along? I actually care about this.
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come. But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
Why not? You look good doing it. Both of you.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition. I would dearly love to accompany you, of course.
Damn you, Kryle, get in my trust party already.
On the subject of which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Yeah, I'll do anything for you. Yes, my time is now. Why is he going Super Saiyan?
Then
We haven't
again,
even started yet.
It's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Don't blow a blood vessel.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
He's been waiting for months, let him go feral. He's been waiting more than months.
Have you asked anyone else to come along?
Not yet.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
Hell yeah.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear
If
what
she's
you have
like,
to say.
if she's really looking for that, and of course she is, she should either have gone to a Maki ruin or the Crystal Tower.
Then let us head to the archives.
That's
at
where
once.
information of that would be.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Should actually just take your Stola up to that Maki ship that's still floating in the air in the Sea of Clouds.
Improvements to their own creation, and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
Like, the Void Ark literally came out of the void.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
I do wonder how much of this was decided based on the characters
Safe
themselves,
travels, you two, but don't forget.
or
I'd still
hey,
like
we
your
need
help
trust
with that
members.
other
You want
Right.
Maki lore so bad?
Let's off
Yeah,
to the library.
there's some out there, but I want more. Especially like now that we've seen that the Amdapori stuff is like based off of Sin Eaters. Oh, what is that? Ah, that's Midion. I'll get that at some point. Abelard. I'm not going the right way at all. Yeah, the Mach and Amdapor stuff is really interesting, and they've done, like, nothing with it. That's not true. There's actually a bunch of stuff for it. It's just never gotten, like, frontlined. But you gotta do a bunch of side stuff, or the Black Mage quests, or the even the Scholar quests have some, because the people of Nim were around at the same time, and were technically part of the War of the Magi. But I don't know. That's one of the things I'd like them to really put in the forefront for upcoming patches and stuff. It'd be cool. Especially since, like, Void Scent are one of the things that Rave does study, hence, you know, he walks around with a mini Scathatha that he put back together from droppings of her. Well, she wasn't hard to find, at least. Oh. Girl. That's it, girl. Man, this outfit's fine. But her Heavensward outfit was better.
I've never known Stola to doze off in the middle of research before.
We wait. I keep her in that glamour and trust Sam. I think she's the only one whose outfit I've changed.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Hello, pretty lady.
Ow! How long have you two been here?
Like an hour. Catching up on some light reading.
Something to that effect. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Y'all need to take better care of yourselves.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past.
You gotta look to the void, girl.
A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
See, normally it'd be like, you don't even know anymore that you'll get to the same time, but because we can travel to the first, they will never change that, and it will be locked in sync with the source forever.
The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
I am glad they're giving
Indeed.
more depth to
Was
Y'shtola
there
like this.
something else you wish to ask of me?
Not that she was ever like an undeveloped character, but she was kind of simple in that she was like, I don't know how to describe it. She's just like, yeah, we're gonna do and we're gonna push through, and I know a magic. Her actually having to go find stuff
is no minor
is
figure in Harnish history,
interesting.
and much is known about his family.
Why not? Yeah,
But
I
this
can't deny
is the
that.
first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
Now.
Achiali by ship. But before that,
No,
we thought
whence,
to extend
not
an
when.
invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way.
Why the English language have so many words that are the same word but don't mean the same thing? Like, why does wherefore out mean who? Or, no, it means why. Like, why does it mean why? Why does it mean where? It has where in its name, in the word. There. Yeah, that's different, though. Like, wherefore has where in its name. Why does it mean why? Labyrinth says, okay. I mean, there and there is also, like, an example, but it's just like, ugh. But then again, taunt is a sentence in French that has like 10 to 15 unique words in it. Labyrinthus. Wherefore is to what end? Okay, that makes a little more sense. Because, like, you know, the famous line is, wherefore art thou Romeo? She's not asking where Romeo be. She's like, why are you Romeo? Why? Why it gotta be like that? Man, you know, not really a fan of the Labyrinthos music. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Yeah, you're right. The funny thing about buffalo, 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 buffalo is if you don't say the correct amount of buffaloes, it's not a proper sentence. And if you say too many, it's not a proper sentence. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Alright, Uri. What are we doing with you? I forgot I can't fly here. Oh, Muzzy. Sola. Talk to me. I don't see Thancred anywhere. Was he not supposed to be traveling with Arianche? I've visited Labyrinthos on several occasions recently, but I've not set foot in the Thalmazine since the day we boarded the Ragnarok. It should have been called the Louis Soir. It should have been called the Louis Soir.
Ah, our illustrious champion.
That's me.
Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure.
Again, what if I was dressed in the chicken outfit?
I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
I'm Thancred with you.
He left to attend to some personal errand, but should be returning ere long.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed.
I can't believe everyone has already finished all of their goals.
Our travels were interrupted, however.
Louis Soir, Louis Soir, Louis Soir, Louis Soir, Louis Soir, Louis Soir, Louis Soir. Yeah.
As you may recall, the Loperites had been seeking new purpose for the moon. Another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind.
Can I set up a resort on the moon and make money off of it?
I've been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
You have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperites now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Why is that literally a tongue twister? Because it's French. Oh no, the rabbits are gonna beat us there.
Wonderland of riches and mystery. Do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon? So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
I can say no.
But
Just
what
step
of
on
you,
them.
my friends.
Just kick them.
Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
Give them a good punt. Ciao.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity.
That reminds me, have you seen what the Endwalker map looks like?
I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
Unless it, like, changed, yeah. Unless you mean, like, there was a outside of game
How long hath it
release,
been,
then
I
probably
wonder,
no.
when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Yeah, it probably is, I can imagine.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
Yeah, 5's a pretty good number.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
We weren't even going to tell him we were leaving.
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
How was your pilgrimage? You're looking well.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
At least you can use it, man.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos.
Yeah, I bet.
Certain
Considering
amount of disorder
Garlemald
is to
is,
be
like,
expected.
obliterated.
The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together.
Right.
That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seen fit to gather?
I also like that they're like, we have to divide the Scions for plot reasons, yada yada. And then the first thing we do after that is get the main Scions, like, back together. Now, I know it's for personal reasons, but still.
I see you've already
Not doing a
stolen
very
away
good
my
job with the
traveling
facade.
album with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
It's not for me, it's for the rabbits, I swear.
Of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
You know, okay. Oriange's Astroglobe, the actual card sleeve, is colored like a dual disc. And now you can never unsee it.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
I love your Stola.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former Scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern.
Yeah, there's already a fair too many, actually. Was JPVN did voice Yuga? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it. That's why it's like that.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East.
That's why he's an Astro.
Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
And yes, I think that is the entire reason they made him an astrologian.
Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
You know, I'd never seen Sir written as SER until Game of Thrones, or A Song of Ice and Fire, and now that's all anyone ever uses as it. Do I want to heal NPCs? I've actually never done that. That feel when I'm now a healer main. I'm gonna do this paladin. I don't know why I was like, oh yeah, glamour plane won't apply. I'll keep the same clothes. No, it'll put the clothes on that I was wearing. Ah well, my actual adventure clothes. Actually, Look at this warrior. Warrior is just so much better to play. I like Paladin a lot, but Warrior just makes dungeons so easy. Effalant. Alright, Eston, are we ready to go? Ah, the thrill of imminent adventure. I never tire of this feeling. Just imagine the possibilities. In my travels, I spied many a child wandering alone, orphans in all likelihood. Though homes raised by beast and blasphemies can be rebuilt, the void left by those we have lost cannot so easily be filled. Send them over to Idleshire. I send you to Krukgaha and you return with an entire survey party. Omatsu's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. There's like 5 of us! What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. Aye, we'll keep an eye out. Give me money. Meow. Meow. Alzadal III. I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Yeah! Let's go! Adventure! I may not play it as much as I used to, but I sure do still love this game. I kind of hate that they renamed it to Duty Support, and it's not Trust anymore. Small talk. None who enter these ruins come out alive. Well, we should see about that. The treasure vault of a satrap will surely be filled with diverse traps and devilish deterrents. Caution is paramount. One can only spend so many days hunched over a desk before it begins to take its toll. A bout of vigorous exploration is exactly what I needed. I am aware that the story about an otherworldly journey may be just that, a story. But even the wildest tale often contains a few grains of truth, and that is worth investigating. Alright. Let's go.
I stand ever ready.
End section. Sorry, Arianche, but Graha takes priority. It's a swamp! Ooh. Alzadal's Legacy. Oh, we're in it counts as Ilsabard, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Ilsabard sure extends. Time to learn just how authentic our map truly is. Our adventure begins. Alright, Graha, I believe in you. I hope they keep moving and don't just stay on that one enemy. No, it's this guy. What button is it? It's that one. Graha, stop taking damage. Whee! I very much enjoy... I need to turn this down, also. I have battle effects loud, I guess. I double pulled most of this dungeon, but I don't recommend double pulling after the first boss. That won't stop me, because I can't read. What are these enemies? They're like ghost pirates, or zombie pirates, I guess? Listen, if a Dark Knight can do it, I can do it on Warrior. I need to turn down the battle sound. Turn the whole thing down for now. 75. It was loud in my ears. And the sound holes. Home gang, go! Uh-oh. They sure aren't coming. Ooh, oh boy. Graha, please. There's one enemy there, there are many enemies here. Help me. I mean, apparently I don't need it because I'm a warrior, but... Those aren't fine. I need a cooldown. Shake it off, war. There we go. I'm glad this Morble isn't doing bad breath. That's what I have to say at this point. I'm just glad it's not doing bad breath. Alright, onward. Jelly. Oh, that's not jellyfish. That the ultra. That is Ultros. That is an Ultros jellyfish. Ambachan. My, what dense acer this creature has. Big wave. Okay. I guess that's just a raid one. Alright. Tentacle dig. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I see the path. It's going around. You should get out of there. Oh, she just manipulated. Okay, cool. That must be nice. It must be nice to be able to do that. I can't do that. Alright, Tentacle Dig is not actually that bad. Yep, just come over here, everybody. One is blue and one is orange. Interesting. I don't know if that means anything. Tentacle, no, Toxic Fountain. Easy peasy. I can't believe it's just easy pizza slices. This boss is really not threatening at all, actually. It hasn't even done a tank buster. It's got a raid wide, and it sets up some AoEs. That's it. Ignore that I got hit by it. Fine. Actually, it's fine. I'm just gonna take it next time. Fountain again. Be stronger! You disappoint me! You disappoint me, Ultros Jellyfish! Little late, Estinian. I appreciate it, but a little late for that. Where chest? Their chest. Darbar Hat of Healing. What does that look like? I'm very conflicted. I'm very conflicted on this hat. I feel like I would like it if it was, like, off to the side a little bit. It's okay, I can't wear hats anyway because I have glasses. Teleporter. Bears you beneath the waves. Only I can breathe underwater. Oh, never mind. Also, I didn't read what they said. Estinian, if only it had been a squid, imagine all the dried rations. Shola, I'd rather not. Glyph of passage detected, confirming bearer's identity. Look, we're deep under the bounty. Then our map was not fake after all. Okay, I have aggro of them all. Unrecognized ethereal signature. Brazen thief, you will not proceed further. Home gang go! I'm gonna not home gang, actually, it's not really working. Ooh, there's a lot of them. But what am I, some kind of coward? Let's go, healing! God, I love Warrior. Sure is a lot of them. If only someone had told me this beforehand, it wouldn't have stopped me. I'm gonna die. Yep, okay, alright. That poll isn't happening. If only someone had warned me. Why would no one tell me that something like that might happen? Rude, honestly. Have you, there's 2 of those? Okay. Have you done more testing with Living Dead, by the way? How much it heals you on your own? I did it repeatedly until enough of them died for me to manage it. Yeah, that sounds like you. Well, I guess I did kill at least one of them. There were 3 here before. Go into the dungeon and try it if you want. We could also just, you know, spend 10 minutes during raid and find out. Crab. When do I get a crab mount? I want a crab mount. That when you push forward, it goes sideways. Wow! The amount of them barely... Like, there were 3 in that other room. I know these all probably hurt less than the ones in that other room, but still. Heal me, Graha. I don't need your healing, actually. I can heal myself. Okay, now I need your healing again. Rod does pretty good healing on double pulls. Yeah, no, I've been double pulling with NPCs for a while. They all do pretty alright. Alphino makes decisions. Graha's probably the most consistent healer of the 3. He's a good boy who does his best, and I appreciate him. Bounty Zower. One, 2, 3, 4. I love the big flip. It's one of the coolest animations added in Endwalker. Actually, Warrior got only like 2 new moves, and they're both incredible animations. You got the, I'm just gonna throw down my axe and just punch you a bunch. Like this. Aha! And then big monkey flip.
Allow me.
I do wish our buddies used AoEs, though. It would be nicer to have things go faster. Our necklace of healing. Cool, I can just trash that immediately. Wee! That's done you. Sure cannot. It's a king clock trap. Alzadal the 14th. I love it. Respect his authority. He's a true king, and we must bow before him. I love when they take existing mobs and do stupid things with them like that. So funny. It's just a crown on its head, but then they gave it a funky name and implied that this was Alzadal's favorite pet, even though he had 14 of them. I actually really like these little gutter crab guys. Which, you know, I said I want a crab mount. I think there is a mount of them. I think I have it, in fact. But I want a real crab mount that, if you push forward, go sideways. Boss number 2. Ooh. You're an interesting shape. Armored chariot. A formidable looking foe. Be on your guard. What are you? Are you new? Articulated bits! Are you emerald weapon? Oh, it's perpetual. Or, not perpetual, it keeps going. Which is technically the correct word. Yeah, articulated bits! Okay, Stola. Why are you LB? You never LB. Diffusion ray. Oh, that's a raid wide. Articulated bits again. Are you? He might be emerald weapon. Oh, I didn't look at all. I'm just gonna follow these guys. You stole it, tell me where to go. To stay here? Okay. Oh, they're gone. Oh, okay, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1 and 2. It's definitely more interesting than that, the first boss. Here? Yeah. Are these... is that shield real? Like, can I hit... I'll test that next time, but... I wonder if that shield is real, or if it's just there for the mechanic. Oh, hey, Tank Buster. Rail cannon, the dream. Well, I guess I'm not gonna test. Oh, wait. I will be able to. Haha. I put your shield up. Oh, nope. I won't get the test. Oh, well. Bar boots of striking. Anybody have anything to say? You stole it just saying, shall we continue onward? I guess Arianche has something to say there. Aye, this should more than cover the price of that map. How much did you pay for it anyway? You stole asking the real questions. Because I don't even know, he just took out a sack of gold. I guess I don't know that it was gold. And neither does the guy that took it. He just was like, ah, big sack. Look heavy. Now it's Justinian. So it was gold, because he's an idiot. But he really, the guy just actually did not check what was in there. What if it was like all copper? Or just like a big rock? He probably would have noticed if it was a rock. Oh man, you're ugly. Oh, I love it. What model are you based on? I know you've been used before. I can't remember. I have like vision of scientist, but that'll come to me eventually. Or I'll find it in a dungeon and be like, ah, that's the one. What other riches might this one vault hold? A lot. That's a lot of money. Tower of Babel? I was thinking that, but no, I don't think he is the Frankenstein. I don't think he is Barnabas. I want to say it's something to do with a kobold. Alright, Graha. I could use a little bit of healing now. Alright, now I don't need healing anymore, it's fine. I also feel like it might be the Castor Mabanya boss. But the tiny arm is throwing me off. Home gang. Just sure didn't need, because I'd stem the tide up. Help me, Graha. You're my only hope. For 2 more seconds. Alright, now I don't need you anymore. Go away. I can't believe warriors are this bipolar. Please help me. Okay, I don't need you. Get out of here. Alright, let's see what the last boss has. Well, that was cool. Oh, it's Gilgamesh. Kapakulu. The Lumen Warden. This is clearly Gilgamesh's model. Or actually, wait. Is it Gilgamesh or is it Susanoo? No, it's Susanoo. Mapping the Realm. Alzdal's Legacy. Yeah, he's even got the plions. What is this oversized mammoth? Warning, this vault is under my protection. Failure to withdraw will invite chastisement? Alright, you do you, buddy. Billowing bolts. Spin out. Oh, okay. Do I have any control over this? Okay, a little bit. How undignified. What foolishness is this? We regroup and counterattack. Glowing bolts. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that controlled exactly. Wild Weave. I'm gonna assume that's a raid line. Oh, okay, hello. Power Surge with an E. Oh, okay, there's a thing there. Yeah, I didn't catch how to do that. The seeds part for me alone. Willful trespass confirmed. You have chosen death. Oh, okay. You don't hold it. You tap it and it move. No, okay. You do hold it. Ah, well, I'm a tank. It's fine. That's not the worst mechanic ever, but it's not the best. Please, Yoshi P, never put that in a raid. Glowing bolts. Wild Weave. Okay. Power Surge. He's drawing from... Is he drawing from a green? Yeah, okay. I run away and hope the NPCs don't chase me. I'm looking at you, Reen.
Away with you!
I'll tend to your wounds.
I'm not pulling on it. Cooldowns. Ah, that's not true. I got plenty, actually. Billowing bolts! I don't want to do this again. Estinian King Limit Break. Thank you. I don't even think the limit break went off. I think I just killed it within a release. See you, chump. And now Urianger comes running in. Like he was here the whole time. Why are you over there? Like, come join your friends. We found all the treasure then? A hidden room within a hidden vault. Come on, Stola. What is this place? A fitting sentinel. Yeah, I guess. Alright, now give me the minion. It didn't. I don't even know if there is a minion, but I assume so. Leave the duty. Nitro, how much further is it to the Alliance raid?
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Harnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Right after the quest, okay.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Do you, Do you want to get in call for that, or nah? Oh. Hello, Vritra.
Vritra? Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins.
After I finish this cutscene, I'll hop in.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Wasn't going to touch it, but you know you stole her.
You and I will speak later.
Yes, we will.
Not the time for frivolity, my friend. Not the time.
Yes, it is. It's always the time to tease your Stola. Hey, White didn't it just ask the ancient dragon who's been here longer than people? Because we wanted fun adventure.
Some manner of threat.
To be fair, actually, like, we specifically were trying to not use our connections as the hero of the realm. We also didn't expect it to be important.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
I didn't expect there to be such a dynamic action from that choice. Alright, what void center are we crapping in here? Yeah, goo! Ah, it's the dark sign. He's like, oh man, don't touch that, you might open it and release something. Immediately opens it.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment. By an authority only I...
So I'm assuming that's like a portal into the void.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Like I said, why weren't you researching the void? We've seen things get into and out of the void constantly. Again, there is a ship in the Sea of Clouds that just came through the void. I came here in search of something that might further my research. I did not anticipate a fully functioning void gate. Such a tiny portal truly be so dangerous. To the void? Yeah! Even in the learned halls of Shalian, 'tis forbidden to throw wide the gates to the abyss. The peril is far too great. Oops, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Void gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of the creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is the product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery. Might be next quest, but not very long. Okay. It puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. Yeah, we sure did just... There sure just is a connection to the void in the Crystal Tower. It's almost like there was a whole plot point about that. Yeah, I'll hop in voice as soon as I unlock the alliance.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
The ruins were made to hide the void gate.
tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory.
Like, I would
Indeed,
assume...
5 millennia passed when the Algan
Yeah.
Empire sent an invading force to the shores
Oh, good,
of
Marsidia lore.
Marasidia.
Yeah, I imagine this chamber existed to seal that before Alzadal, and then Alzadal came and said, hey, yeah, this works, let's store some stuff here.
The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors.
Yep, that I know.
With Bahamut's defeat, however,
I also
the
know
tide
these.
turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
The boys.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness.
I'm glad they're
sovereign
actually...
among the all-devouring denizens.
As much as
of
I
the
already
void.
know this, I'm glad they're actually putting it in the story. Because this was like side content.
Thus bolstered by icons on one side and void scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
And with every death, the void scent grows stronger.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Bahamut and Tiamat are siblings. He did.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ajdaya.
Okay, that's how we're pronouncing it in this. Why is this a surprise?
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me.
Okay, so she also dead.
I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ajdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ajdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Yeah, you literally can't win against things that get stronger as people die.
She plunged through the void gate itself to strike at the root of their strength.
Okay, so she might still be alive, just in the void somewhere.
I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ajdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Alagan eyes,
That's true.
it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return.
Wasn't even worth noting to them.
For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite.
Especially since it
with
didn't
Ajdaya,
seem to do anything. Like, the war kept
until I
going
could search no more.
until
Until
Alag
was
literally
dust,
fell into an
and the
abyss.
art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure.
Okay, so you used a natural
It was,
one to open
however,
a
far too
unnatural
narrow
one.
to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size.
Is this why your form is a child?
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
He's baby. Yeah, I mean literally, but
I used a simulacrum
also not
to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her.
So yeah, that is literally why your
found
form is child.
Was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering
any number of void scent could get through that. The void scent that caused the people of Nim to turn into tomberries was smaller than that gate.
'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen
That's
this
why I have
phenomenon
sealed. Yeah.
before, when we stepped into the darkness.
But yeah, oh God, the void's so cool. I want to get there. I remember when Nero turned purple.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
Surprised that never came
Had
back
it been
up.
allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Like, I know we dealt with it, but you'd think that would have lasting effects even if cured.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
I don't know, you're a dragon. Dragons are kind of bullshit.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
I mean, unless she's become a queen in there. We could get her out.
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection.
Oh, you mean you specifically? That's why we'll do it. It's actually probably a real good thing Thancred didn't come, because this would probably ruin him.
Only to ensure that the gate remained closed.
Like, going into the void with his issues, he would not survive.
I wish only to forget the rest.
Y'shtola like, I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Seriously though, can I just take her to the Void Ark? Millennia have passed since I last saw her, but a sense as Ashdaya in my memory still, clear and vivid. I can't, words are hard. The 13th. Chaos must consume that world. Velitra's grief for a lost sibling will be no mystery to Estinian. His has been a life entwined with sorrow, even before he became host in Nidhogg's essence. I wondered how one of the first brood could simply vanish and leave no trace of her passage. Now I have my answer. It also explains why we, have barely heard of her. So, they managed not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulate it as one might a gate. Astonishing. Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? No! I'm surprised he's actually going to tell her. I will tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardians you so handily destroyed. It will not do to leave the gate undefended. My apologies. We are perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the constructions can be repaired, we would be happy to offer our assistance. That will not be necessary. Much as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate Guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Razatan. Can I take some of the money? I want it. Well, I mean, that would just take me back to that here, but there is much about that the Void Gate I cannot even begin to explain. I must convince Vrithra to share everything he knows. While I am loath to keep Kryl waiting much longer, I cannot bring myself to leave before hearing more of Vrithra's tale. 'Twill the most enjoyable expedition, for which I am grateful. As for mine evaluation, I shall impress upon the Loporrits that the treasure vault is incomplete without daunting sentinels to test the mettle of any would-be intruders. Alright, that's just setting up a dungeon in the future. Vrithra speaks as if Asdaya is a lost cause, but I wager he feels differently in his heart of hearts. Yeah, probably. Which is why when we go in and do it ourselves, he's gonna be like, amazing. I promise we will discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault Sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Kapi Kulu have been reduced to so much as scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see that it is conveyed to its post along with some lesser constructs. Was it tomb robbers? Fiends born of the Tower of Zot? By the sisters, do not tell me blasphemy yet roams free. It was Y'shtola. I like that they're all just looking at each other. Why such guilty faces? Surely it isn't you who are responsible for... Oh. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. I was literally a tomb-robbing adventurer before I became a hero. This should not be a surprise. And with that, the vault will soon be secured once more. Now, I believe you had questions. Quite a few, in fact. But I'd like to begin with the gate itself. It is still functional, yes? Indeed. Which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded it with my magics. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. That said, in its current states, it would emit only the lowest of void scent. And from this side, no man would be able to pass through. No man. I should think Alphinaud would fit, given a firm enough push. Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet, you succeeded in explaining this diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists, I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead, I bade them devise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. But the process had long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Asdaya, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus has the gate lain dormant for years uncounted. I don't know. I can think of a lot of ways that might actually be helpful. Our own passage to the 13th was made relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled this tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate, one bound to a covenant made with a cloud of darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken, and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void zone, but such deals usually end in betrayal and death. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the Bounty Gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I have already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place, and my duty, is here now. Ah, I had meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? To see if the legends were true. It was all Estinian's idea now, to see if the legends were true. Okay, now he's gonna be like, here's a real legend, though. As you've seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumored origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trope for years that he is truly a dragon. But the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Then we are of one mind. We had no intention of taking it for ourselves. Maybe a little. Isn't that right, my friend? Think. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I will make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that I can never repay. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. You are most gracious. I shall take full advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee in thy study, but the Loperates will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. Fucking bunnies. And I must be off to Charlian as well. Mr. Skryl was eager to speak with you about that. Oh no, that's the request. That's what the Alliance raid is. So please come back to the Annex as soon as you're able. Farewell for now. Okay, so Y'shtola is the main quest, and Kryl is the Alliance raid. We can discuss my findings once I return. You will not be rid of me so easily. You may now undertake the Chronicles of the New Era quest, Mists of the Realm. Speak with a fresh-faced student at the Bell Studio. Go to Kryl. I will leave this here. Charlian. Over there. How much setup is there before I actually get it? Time to punch the 12? Yeah! Now that we have the title of... now the title of my stream makes sense. I think. I believe the trailer at least made it seem like that was, Azemia, but... we'll find out. The fresh-faced student's face lights up to the sight of you. Ah, Rave, welcome back. Are you perchance here to seek Kryl? I'm given to understand that she has a task in which she desires your assistance. I should switch back to Astro, though. I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Rave, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task I had mentioned. For you to call on Rave, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I'm pleased to add, I have finished. Love you, Graha. So if Rave is ready, then so am I. My venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Baldessian, were founded by my grandfather, Galif. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gifts to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. 'Tis my belief, in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the student's mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isle of Val was destroyed. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from not other than Rambaros of the son of St. Canach. That's probably not how you'd spell it, or pronounce it, but that sure is how I've said it in my head forever. Truly, has something happened in Mordona, then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse in detail, he writes that it lies beyond the son's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. I'd like to meet with Rambaros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Yeah. Do the cool little fisty pumpy thing. Wonderful. When you are ready, pray make way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambaros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send a word. Let Kryl be plot important. Let her be free. Well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make my ready and meet you there and be on my way. Words hard. Just accepted. Kryl, I love you. Put on Astro. Now, let me put my real clothes back on. I don't actually. This set's like, it's okay, but I don't actually like it that much on my character. Able to fully apply glider. What? What? You fully put it on? What? Oh, well, whatever. Whee. Destination. Oh no, it's Matt Green. I don't like the Wayfarer top and cap. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't have the right fit. You can tell it was made for a hero. It looks good on the RR girls at least though. There you are, Rave. 'Twould seem more early. My apologies for the wait. Looks good on F models from what you've seen, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't need everything to look good on every model. It's just like, it's disappointing that I don't particularly like it. Rambros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Now I know you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory. You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising, given it's a lesser-known legend. This legend holds that, across Eorzea, there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has featured in myths since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted, and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. That you yourself should reach out to us, is it real then? When the explorers in question approached us, we doubted him, but we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good God, a part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice it to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us, and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He'll be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Understood. Thanks, Rambros. Come, let us split up and look for our explorer. Visions of Red Chocobo. I need to see what they did to that quest. I know they tuned down the Red Chocobos a lot. Which, it doesn't actually need it, because when there's not a million people trying to unlock it, it doesn't matter. The explorer doesn't appear to be in the area. Explorer doesn't appear to be in the area. You'd think they'd, like, have cleaned up this area at some point, but I guess it's also pointless to do so. And these are big honking chunks of metal. Oh, wait. This takes away a bit of the spirit of adventure, but... Baby Oop Oop! You're gonna throw poop at me. You small Oop Oop. It couldn't possibly be the adventurer. Or could it? Or could it indeed? No, you can't deceive me with your big eyes. You have thrown poop at me too many times. I will not be deceived. Just in case you were entertaining the thought, Rave, that Oop Oop isn't our explorer. Oh, it's Oppo Oppo. It's not Oop Oop at all. I've been reading it Oop Oop for, like, since I started playing this game. Even as monk. I have the man in question here with me. I like Oop Oop more than Oppo Oppo. Goodbye, monkey. Oh, no, monkey's still here. Who do you remind me of? There's a character that looks almost exactly like you that's an asshole. Like the hair, the face, and everything. In this game. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. He's inquisitive, but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. A monkey. You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend his aid. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course. I will show you the entrance at once. The gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. He's Danny Phantom. You know, Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. And then his parents, they quit, but Dan took a look inside of it. Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Okay, Jesus. This is just like Urianche's spell. He still can't swim. Someone conceived the means to do this at will. An intriguing individual. He sure is. It is perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. monkey. I like that the minions can't just turn around, so it had to do a little circle. Oh no, my carbies are getting wet. By the 12, you truly can walk here. What magic is this? By what means is it perpetuated? Forgive me, let's continue on. Hume. Oh, it honestly looks a lot like fuck, why can't I remember its name? Elpis. It's like more white. The Omphalos. The Omphalos. You could have made a better Olympus parallel than that, guys. Come on, I believe in you. Thinks that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. Where else would it be? Like, genuinely. The etheric density of this area must be huge. Plus, Midgardsummer's right there. There's nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells, all appear as they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. Oh wow, Natherite. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Omphalos. Alright, let me in. I want to fight. I want to fight now. The Omphalos, you say? What, you say this place is called? A name of my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed to call it something by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue. Okay. An allusion to Mordona's location in the heart of Aldenard. As you can see, there are man-made structures, and this place appears well kept, but there isn't a single soul in evidence. It is my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it and to what end. I should also like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? I wouldn't be surprised if the Dynamis and everything that Meteon was in charge of and controlling was affecting it, even if there was a barrier around the world. Or it could have been the barrier that was making it not easily to get to. Dynamis. Mysterious monument. I guess it's not Natherite. A stone monument has been erected here. By whose hand, you cannot say, but the motifs wrought in the base appear familiar. Yeah? A little bit, I'd think. Pray, do not mind me. Take a look around at your I mean, okay, Rave is from Garland. So for him, it's not as big, but like, come on, it's a 12. A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. So far away. Is that just, are we just gonna look off the cliff? Yeah. Oh wow, you can see the crystal tower in the distance. That's interesting. Is that, where Midgard Summer is, or is that Dalamud? What else can we see around, actually? In the distance, you see what appears to be the crystal tower. Though the clouds make it difficult to be sure, it would seem that you were in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isles could be seen from outside, however. Okay, so that is, Keeper of the Lake. I guess it could also be Dalamud, because Dalamud technically fell over there, but most of Dalamud's underground. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have only a cursory glance, but it is truly a mysterious place. Dome is like off the edge of the map more, don't it? Yeah, that could be Dalamud. But, the gleaming tower the gleaming spire rising beyond the clouds is most certainly the Crystal Tower. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear skies unscathed. It's just made of crystallized ether. Yeah. Which is to say, we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. It is as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye, the motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. By which I persist that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it, at least not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertear skies. Aye, this is a mysterious place indeed. Let me in! Let me in! Also be voice acted. Well, it seems there is but one solution of our ignorance, a thorough investigation. For this, we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative, Kryl, and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that is what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado, then, let us return to Charlotte. No! Hold, mortals! Oh, they each have different colors around them. They're each a home for one of the 12, probably. Ooh. Oh, 2 per dome, I guess? Oh no, it's bright. You profane this sacred realm with your very presence, and must answer for your irreverence. There they are. Okay, this is really cool. Railgar. Oh, no, Bargot, okay. I am Bargot, the Builder. You just look like Uriel from Granblue. Bargot, then the 12 are real? Let there be no doubt, we are not simulacra born of mortal faith. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. Titties out! Hell yeah. And in Heidelin's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers, its will. Closely have we watched mankind. And we have determined that you, champion of Heidelin, pose a threat to our ascension. Okay, so we fight because you aren't tough enough. Please look at Bargot's love handles. Okay. Okay, Wyndham. You are foolish to wander into our realm. We can destroy you with ease, here and now. But as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, let there be a trial. While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What? You suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your... They are gods. It's kind of what gods do. Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. I just think it's funny they sculpted him that way. Lo! The gateway to our sanctums lies open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirits of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness. There they go. Seven hells! During my previous forays, nothing like this has ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? The situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves, just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Rave to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. Fair enough, yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. Caius Van Belsar once said that the 12 too were simply primals. I'm actually gonna go with that. It is true that even Heidelin and Zodiac were primals, and we cannot discount the possibility, but we know too little to draw conclusions. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the star as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say, you are with me. To be fair, like, every primal has an actual origin. Whether they be a divinity or not. Then the students of Baldissime will officially tend to the situation. Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arrive. This is no different. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. This is a really good setup. I'm just like, I want to do it. I want to punch gods. Right, let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, know you aught of these being sanctums? Aye, they are domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot, but 'twould seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with God, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Assemble your comrades, Bargat bade us. As strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strengths nor their true intentions. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to face them by ourselves. I mean, sure, but like regular people aren't on the level to be able to do this. Nay, we must choose an approach that affords us the best chance of victory. To that end, this time I shall work behind the scenes, while you set forth to answer the gods' challenge. I will do what I can in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by appraising Cryo of our situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. Can I just go in? I just want to go in. Yeah! Eglalia, now accessible. Alright, Nitro, where are we dropping? Oh, you're in, okay, you're in static. Hello! Oh, wait, I'm not connected. Hello! Now I'm connected. Alright, let me invite you before I hit this thing.
Yeah, please.
How are you doing?
Switch to Dark Knight.
Invite Nitro. Invite-tro, if you will.
Thanks, random person benediction me and Charlayan.
It happens. This is the first time I'm going to day one do an alliance raid as a healer.
Huh, yeah.
So I usually did it as tank. Well, it also isn't day one, I guess, but...
Well, I tanked Puppet's Bunker when it dropped, and that was interesting. I prefer tanking, as it turns out, for the first time through, because nobody else wants to fucking do it, and also I don't trust randos.
Right. Yeah, Alright, let's see. I didn't day one tank Lighthouse, because I did it with Stealthy, and he was tank. I definitely did day one tank the third one. No, I was a Bard, actually. So I probably went on Bard. I believe I did tank most, if not all, of the Shadowbringers ones, though.
That tracks. Do you want me to tell you anything about these mechanics, or just let you suffer?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. Probably.
It's been enough days that people will mostly walk in the right directions, but...
Most of our party is new.
Yeah, I mean, that's still gonna be the case, but there's gonna be a lot of people that just like that have done it now.
Yeah, we have 3 people in our party who've done it.
Well, or they're like Courtney and just haven't turned off skip cutscenes if I've seen it. Aglaia? How do you say it?
Probably Aglaya, but I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right. Cause yeah, Gaia. That parses.
Gaia, yeah, that's true. That's also Greek.
Now we wait for everybody in the different languages and of latency to load in. A domain aspected to lightning. Fire God is here, I shouldn't doubt it. Alright, now I go over to the event tab so that people cannot spoil me while I'm in here.
Come straight out of a legend.
Oh wow! Okay, he's first.
Yep. He's just fucking vibing here too.
Right here.
Whee!
Yeah, I know you know this, but man, I've been super looking forward to this ever since they announced it. Okay. Oh. I know what that is. Yep. I've played this game for more than a day. Alright, that's Ward. It's Tank Buster. Okay.
I think this one is... Somebody standing on top of me, so I was trying to remember if it was a cleave or not, but I don't think this one was.
Okay, I see. Gotta get knocked in the safe zone.
Virtuosity.
Oh, goodbye, ground.
Yep, and rails.
Well, yeah, I knew the rails would go away at some point. Because there's knockback mechanics.
Oh yeah,
Yumi. Okay. These hammers are frightening me. Oh! Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it? I really like this mechanic.
Okay. And then those line AoEs that are coming from them. Okay. So there's one over there. Is it just that one? Oh, it's pushing the line AoE. Okay. No.
Fuck.
Okay. Here.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bye.
I made it.
Not you. Everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Oh god. All right, resing time. Don't die.
I won't. Yeah, they didn't realize a certain importance of that mechanic, which is that you don't move when the platform's moving.
Right. Which I also didn't, to be fair, but I was able to be like, oh, I gotta move. Let's go. Okay, damage edge. Got it. Alright, here, you can have this card while I'm healing people. Oh no. Oh, that's spicy. That's a spicy dot.
should be able to do this one just watching.
Okay, yeah, this one's slower. Oh, there were two that were slower, okay.
Yeah, there are two that one at each end.
I will not bend the knee. Alright, back into Broken Land. Oh, Hammer Divine. So here's safe. Actually, yeah, in almost any that is getting pushed, standing in the AoE also is safe. Oh!
Yeah, I was like watching everyone fucking stack there, like.
I guess I missed Oh, because the hammer is placed on one of them.
Yeah, the thing, the AoE moves
Right.
on the platform.
That's what I mean. The hammer with the AoE is on a platform that gets moved. Alright, there's no hammer here, so this is actually safe. I guess I forgot that part, which, because it did happen before, but I was just like, oh, this platform's gonna move and it'll be fine. Okay, there's no, there are totally hammers here.
You can move before his AoE.
Yeah. Boy.
I really like this.
This fight's really cool.
It's so fucking cool.
It's situational awareness, the fight, but
yeah.
I know a lot of people that hate looking outside the arena though, so. But too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm terrified of heights, so
right.
this isn't like optimal for me, but like, it's a fucking cool mechanic. Okay?
Yeah. The fact that that's still killing people is kind of baffling.
They're not like direct cardinals or intercardinals. You have to kind of look at the way that they're shaped.
I know, it's just like use your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. But also...
I might as well be solo healing, also.
Yeah.
I'm not even really healing, like, optimally either, so... Oh no, Yumi is disconnecting. I could, like, LB3, but there's no point at this, well, I should've, because I said they were disconnecting, and then they disconnected. Oh well.
Yeah, oh well.
But there was no reason to at that point.
It's 0.1%, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, he locked at 0.1% there until whatever animation finished. But, oh, no, yeah, it's fine. We are Alliance A. I don't even know what I want. Because, like, I don't need healer stuff. I guess caster.
I like a lot of the, I don't really like apps that much, but I like a lot of the lambs.
That's a good hat.
I really like the Dragoon stuff.
Intriguing. Then the destroyer shall take your measure.
Oh, okay, right into... Oh, this one's Ralgar, okay. Huh. Ralgar's less buff than I thought he would be. I mean, like, it makes sense that Bayergot would be. He's blacksmith. But, I don't know, like, that's the level I expected Ralgar to be.
Kind of weirdly... Well, I'll get it.
My problem with directional tells in a fight like this is I can't see the enemy. Ow.
Did you see what happened there?
Yeah, I wasn't sure which was actually being melted, but it's like the Tower of Babel against what's his name, against Anima, where he cuts the arena like that.
I forgot that was in the Tower of Babel.
Come that way. Yeah. Okay.
He's doing another cast.
Does he just cleave forward? Is that what it is?
I think he just cleaves whichever way he's facing when he's doing the cast.
He seemed to change his direction, but
he turns from where he was facing. I like that mechanic. The fucking
yeah.
Yeah. The expanding
Oops,
circles.
blue.
Why are we LB?
Why not? I mean, we can't get LB3 anyway. But that wasn't even us.
I guess it probably will melt when we go into Ralger.
Yeah. Well, we'll also it will fill back up. You can always get LB3 start to finish in an alliance fight. On content anyway.
Did you know that Ralger is my favorite of the 12?
That parses. I didn't know that, but I probably could have guessed it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he's neat.
Well, that's cool. Did you do all of the Stormblood or Shadowbringers ones on content?
No, I finished Shadowbringers before Puppet's Bunker happened, so Copied was already out.
Yeah, that was what I thought. It just wasn't.
I don't remember how long it had been on. But I think
It still would have been on content enough.
I think I finished during 6.1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much on content.
Well, it's because the first thing that we did as actual on content was Hades, and that was before. That was between Copied and Puppets. So yeah. Hello, giant rings. Oh, are we back to E3? Or does it just go between? I have no idea what just happened.
I'm still not entirely clear, to be honest, on that mechanic, but it's neat. I think he's neat.
I also like that this is a copy of the statue in.
Yeah.
Although I guess technically that would be a copy of this, right? In theory.
In theory.
Knocked onto a finger?
Only the right one.
Oh. Oh, ooh, I almost walked off.
Yeah. I like this arena.
Advent of the 8th. Okay. Red and blue rings, Hand of the Destroyer. Oh, there's red and blue things down here. Oh! He punches into one.
Yeah, he literally punches it, okay. I don't know that he did that one when we first did this. So, the Tank Buster symbol got an upgrade.
So, I was right. It is E3. Or E2, right? It's the portals. No, that was second tier.
E7.
7, yeah. That was why I thought it was 3.
Same thing. Oh, yeah, they're right. Are they right? Nope, they're wrong.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, they're right. Okay. Yep, okay. Okay.
Ah, the split holy.
Yeah.
I really want to see that more, because that still has only been used in the Eden Shiva fight, I think. I don't. No, did Heidelin use split holy? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But we only did it 3 times. So then he tethered to that one, so it's gonna be the same thing again. Over here. Just gonna behold. I think it's a really neat arena.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I understood this, but maybe not. Oh, okay. It's just one
It's pretty
sooner.
basic.
Yeah. It's hard to see some stuff the first time like that because
Yeah.
there's so many people.
Yeah. Also, it's just hard to see against the hand background.
Yeah.
The colors don't contrast very well.
He is not tethered. Oh, he is tethered to blue. Okay, so if it's tethered, it means it's real. Or if it's blue, it means it's real. If it's red, it's gonna split.
Yeah. And the red is just a normal proximity if he doesn't tether to it.
Right. Okay, this is what you meant by the right one.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured that mechanic would compound, but...
Scary, even though I was safe.
Yeah, it's really thin, and like lining it up isn't that easy, actually.
You can run to the end of the finger and just do that.
Oh, you're right.
You have time.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. Broken world.
So he's tethered to the meteor, so we go up here. Bitch, move. I feel like they die a lot faster than bosses did last year when it was on content.
Well, some of the ones last expansion just lasted a while and murdered people a ton.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Not accounting for devs.
Like, we've had very few deaths on Ralgar, at least. We had a few on Baragot, but...
We had almost our entire party die.
Yeah.
Probably multiple times. So. Hello, bitch! What are we doing?
Winning.
He came up and stood fucking directly on top of me with Tank Buster.
Ass.
Enter my realm.
That's good, but eh. Actually, I guess I care more about Bard than Casper now. I don't know. I don't care. I don't really want anything, actually. I just want my token. Let's see if I can get one of the chess pieces.
Shit, no. Pass. Yes, pass. I don't fucking play healer. I wouldn't complain about arm guards. Let's see if we can beat this before.
Yeah. Okay, hit the mail first. So says someone. Ouchies.
Jesus. So apparently, when I did this with Kai and Hat,
Okay. Yeah, one goes off first.
Yeah. Anyway, apparently when I did this with Kai and Hat, we were so coordinated that we kept their HP pretty much perfectly even for the entire time we were fighting.
Oh. Well, see, somebody just marked one as 1, so everyone just started hitting it.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if that's Like, I don't know if you're supposed to.
If it's one
kill
of
them.
those fights.
Yeah, I just completely accidentally kept them totally even.
Okay. They cleave forward. Got it. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out. It isn't over yet. He became tiny. Where'd he go? What did he get on? I'm sure it's augmenting this other one's attacks in some way, but it looks like it is just kill one first.
We killed him so much the last time.
Cause yeah, it doesn't seem to actually be like changing what it's doing.
I guess somebody just perceives it as being faster if we
Well,
focus
because
down one.
it's safer, yeah.
It's, well...
I mean, it is. If you're only doing the one mechanic instead of the two. I imagine someone, like, has been in here now and knows that they don't change. Yeah, it is Azemia. Okay, good. My alter ego can step on me now. Azema, you're right. Good, my title is correct. I'm surprised they made this one of the first ones.
Yeah, everyone. Like, and not even... Nope.
Yeah, hopefully there's lore after. Which I will have to do later, probably. Oh.
Tiny is?
Yep. Nah, yeah, this is Tiny Insides, you're right.
It's front and back still.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what the call was, but yeah, that is Tiny Insides.
Tiny insides.
Sunshine. Is it really just this simple? Oh, no, it's not. Oh no, she's gonna kick them.
Yeah, it's fucking, yeah. It's E6S.
I really like that mechanic, to be fair.
The entire time that I was doing this fight, I was just yelling about the fact that it's fucking E6S.
Yeah. Well, because even Tiny Insides is E-free too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. This one is kind of interesting.
Okay. It's gonna start moving in. Ah, where it ends, it explodes. I see.
Yep, it's Jumpy Puppies.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. I was wondering why the animation was staggered like that. Man, this is the first one.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they'll do to make the complex strike.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg, but keeping
Sweep
it
the leg,
thematic
yeah,
as complex
right.
strike. It's,
Okay.
my brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna be a wind, so I want to be over here.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
maybe. How wide is this?
Oh, you know.
Okay, I was correct. It also didn't seem to actually move us,
God,
just the
this one is
fire.
very- Yeah, fire.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I get it, even though I
Get
died.
that one right this time. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
It's just small, and it's like it goes off one in a row, and you have time to adjust. It's not like all at once. Ooh. Get the red mage. Well, I was waiting for my mana to get back to get the red mage and didn't move fast enough.
You got the red mage. Puppies. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, once you know how big they are.
Oh, well, looks like everybody just got hit by that.
I keep forgetting.
It's just like sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't do that one on content. Boy, like,
No, I didn't, but I remember
people...
Conflict Strike being exactly
Yeah.
the same. So, like, hurry, hurry! Any insects?
Just, man, people could not stop getting hit by sweep the leg. It was the bane of Party Finder. Which is wild, because it's such an easy mechanic.
It's not difficult. Yeah, nothing's getting put up.
Oh, oops. Well,
Yeah, this one's soccer, but well, it's
there were more parts moving than I didn't see.
It's Savage Soccer.
Yeah, see this, and this one's going slower because people are dying.
And this one's more of a pain too, so.
There's only gonna be one safe spot.
Here, that'd be over
There,
here,
yeah.
that'd be- yeah.
These fights definitely aren't as hard as the Stormblood ones, but they're challenged without being like stupid.
Yeah.
Like the
And they're interesting
Shadowbringers
and
were.
fun.
Yeah. Whereas like a lot of, especially like copied, a lot of its mechanics were, hey, I hope you see where this thing is amongst all these ton of people. Up back into it. Yep. Okay. That's easy.
Yeah, that's not too hard. If you're watching. Ah!
It's okay. You're tank.
Behind her.
She said something about our children. You're a copy of me. I don't know. Is that weird? I guess this is when we get out the, I've actually always wanted to fuck a clone of myself chart. Based on my title, I guess that's where I land.
Apparently.
It's true, though.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, 5, okay. I'm gonna die. I thought it was only 4. Oh, well. Oh, I'm alive.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess it is an alliance raid. There is lenience. You don't just immediately die. You ready for the best alliance theme? Sure. What's this look like? Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Nald and Thal are different people. Okay, no, there's Thal. Okay.
Keeper of the realm of the dead.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. The traitors.
Prepare to be judged, children of man.
Is that Emmett's voice actor?
Maybe.
I mean, like, I know we talked about, like, there are potential theories that Nald Thal is based on Hades.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I didn't hear his. What I did hear is that Nald is fucking Grahatia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But
I love...
It's very possible that Thal is Hades.
I love that Koji Fox confirmed that the Nald Thal's name was created because he wanted to put Thal's balls as an exclamation in the game. Why? Oh, that's a... Okay, that's not a party dismiss.
No.
I thought that was someone... Or a vote abandoned is what I thought that was.
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
was like, why? On Fortnite, but they have been gone the whole time. Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's who we just got in our party. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I do like that the cutscene is like 2 seconds long for this, so you don't have to worry about like, don't pull, there's a cutscene.
Yeah, I did call it out because we have a bunch of new people, but...
I think we're good to... It was most of our alliance that was no, because we were vote dismissing.
Yeah. There was one person that
Yeah.
was for some reason no, but...
As above, so below.
I cannot claim to have comprehended what was happening in this one.
Oh hey, we're in Hades' realm. As above, so below again.
So below.
Heat above, flames below. I think we're below. Okay, I think it's gonna depend on which head he has out. Which in or out is above or below. I think. That would be my initial.
Where's your other?
I'm sure you can do it with
by the
two.
way.
That's wild. They really have been trying to make it so that you can't just have one tank do it the whole time. Get off of me. Stop chasing me! Far above, deep below. Oh! I didn't realize there was a stack there. I was being chased by people with the marker.
As above, so below. Once above, ever below, okay.
Oh.
Color exploding around him, nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Ow. Huh. Oh,
Yeah.
you probably had to be in one of the zones that had both, right?
You can stand between them until you know for sure which one is but you have to be between, like, you have to either be between both blues or both reds.
That's what I meant, yeah. Oh, no, okay. Okay. Oh, stuff is happening. And now back over here. Oh, I'm distracted by trying to figure out healing and not seeing the planetoids dropping. You're right. Damn you, Koji Fox.
Super fucking funny.
There hasn't been a single DPS check yet. Or like a gauge thing that you have to do before he wipes you. On any of them.
Oh, God, okay. Go.
Fired up one.
See? Two Fs. Ready?
No. You're over there though, so I don't feel safe over here.
Or two.
Okay, get knocked into... No, knocked away from two. Okay. Until it decides that it's a donut. Okay. Oh, okay, he marks it too. Okay, and those are just explosions. Yeah, okay, it's what's his name from Asya. Yeah. Except that was a little harder because sometimes they were, well, it was cross and donut.
It was on his.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's fun.
I don't believe you. Oh. Okay.
So go to the.
Are they wearing the outfit Kral just gave us?
I'm here, bitch.
Oh, okay. It's just a Alliance tether.
Yes, it is, but.
We're the best Alliance. Okay, and now we need to be balanced. Ooh, okay. You guys are dumb. Unless I'm dumb. I figure you need some on both, don't you?
You can turn your camera.
Well, like, I could see the 3 weight on it. But I figure you'd need some to balance it out.
Nope. You literally can watch it tip back and forth when you're going back and forth.
Alright, Sophia Part 2. This is cool. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. I really like this one. So some people have said it sounds like Kith and Hades' voices, which would track for Melty and Hades.
Yeah.
Also puts me up.
As above, so below.
But it sounded a lot like Rahatia to me.
The Nald definitely does, I think.
Watch is hovering here at the top. Okay, it's red enough, so red is going to go off.
Oh.
And you don't have to be all the way toward the side. You can
Oh,
it's because they straight up don't go off.
It's Thancred colors. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that are not that color straight up don't go off.
Got
so
it.
You can just stand in them.
I guess that is the only way that would be safe, huh?
Hearth above, light below.
People thirsting over a Zemia theme, though, but I want Meldthal to say I'm deserving of a reward again. Courtney! Listen, hot wife, though. Literally.
Yeah, Nalthal's right here.
I said hot wife?
He can be a wife! Don't be a fucking coward! Hell of fire.
I thought the limit break sound was coming from him. Okay, this is just going around in a circle right now.
Yes.
Hell of fire.
Hell of fire.
This is a pretty good song, also.
Yeah, that's a good one. One to stack, one to spread.
Hell's Trial.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's just a raid wipe,
Pretty
though.
cast animation. Yeah, but it was a pretty cast animation. As a ghost of
Alright. Alright, what's the minion? What's the triple triad card?
who am I commending?
Me.
I guess the red mage.
The other healer did alright after the first fight. Aglaia complete. Oops. Yeah, alright, I need a Zemia. Give me 99. 60, that's not getting that. Nald. I really don't like most of this gear, I'll be honest.
I like the Dragoon stuff a lot.
I definitely...
I like the back of the fending stuff.
There were things that I looked at in the... in the preview that I was like, ooh, that's okay. And then there were a lot that I was like, no, never mind. Let me commend. Yeah, I'll commend. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this a lot for this minion. For those who like it scorching hot. Sign when that was a 60, but... Dare say we've passed the trial.
Bitch, I got a 92.
Did you get it?
No, they got a 99.
Unfortunate. I received the commendation, probably from the other healer. Now I deafen so that I can go read the things. Oh, hey guys, you're late. You're safe! Thank goodness! I rushed here as soon as I heard the tidings from Aha. Is it true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have appeared? And we beat them up. You defeated them all. Incredible. I had no doubt that you would succeed, but I'm no less impressed for it. And all alone. Because there was no time for us to get people there. Seldom have I felt such exhilaration. Are you guys gonna be tiny now, or are you gonna be big again? Was the takeover stuff just like you lying to us to have us fight you? The Evil East raids are still really strong, but that was good. To think that the day would come when we would put on an act for men. Yeah, okay. It was just we want to have fun. I must say, Bargot, you played the villain's role to perfection. Come now, Master. I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still, it pained me to speak to our beloved children so unkindly. So you say, Azema, yet you seemed happy enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I hope. She looks like Suzaku, and I already sent for Suzaku, so... Well, I couldn't help but be excited. And do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourself fortunate, children. 'Tis rare indeed to see Naldthal in such high spirits. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you defeated them? Did they manage to flee? Or perhaps be resummoned? They're real. They're not primals, they are real. Put up your weapons. Put up your weapons. You have naught to fear from us. Rest assured we are not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of Aether, nor do we take men into our thrall. Yeah, then we cool. But what of the gods who were summoned during the calamity? The ones Master Louis called forth to protect the realm. That was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers for salvation. Yeah. Indeed, that the worst of the calamity was averted and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. If you're on Primals, then who are you? Do you truly intend... No, they clearly don't. If you're on Primals, then who are you? They're what are you? They're gods. Simple and true. Just as men harbor hopes, so too do we gods. To realize our aspirations, 'tis essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. The choice didn't matter. 'Twas deceitful conduct unworthy of a divinity, and I must apologize. Not only for that, but for using my power to do harm besides. Yeah, you are a blacksmith, you probably don't like that. These hopes of yours, won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourself. 'Tis not easy to move forward where there is seemingly no destination, but if you press on, you will eventually arrive at the answers you seek. Aye, you will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence. Thunder, you will now know why. Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us, and when the time is right, we shall meet again in this place. Yeah, this place reminds me a lot of Elpis, so I assume there will be original world stuff involved. Alright. As if hearing about your battling the 12 weren't shocking enough, to have them appear before my very eyes. Suffice it to say, it's been an interesting day. While much about them remains shrouded in mystery, at least they seem open to reason. Considering our next step, I should very much like to hear your detailed account of them. Right after I have a word with our client, that is. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, and then we can review the situation. Okay. I am going to stop the stream here. I mostly wanted to do the actual content on stream. Let us see if anybody is on to raid. Well, we got silver. Let's go raid silver. Alright, I will be back later in about, I think, like 3 hours for Pokemon. Come back and see that. It'll be fun. Now get out of here. See you later.